What's going on, everybody? My name is Ricardo Acosta, and welcome to Filmtopia. Tonight we are doing episode 8, I believe, of the What If Marvel series, and I just want to welcome absolutely everybody that is here tonight. I am very excited to be here with you. I can't believe it's almost over. What If is literally almost over. We've got this, and then we've got the finale, and then it's over. I I'm still like harkening back to like the Loki days, to the Falcon and Winter Soldier days, to WandaVision. Um, man, it's been quite a year. 2021, Filmtopia, and my fellow Filmtopians. It's been one for the books. I will say that. So to see everybody here, still rocking, still doing our thing, it's so awesome and so inspiring, and I just super grateful. Seriously. But I do see that the chat is litty, like litty. Really quick in the chat, type in, let me know if you can hear me and see me, and everything is good. I know there's been quite a few times where I talk and talk and talk, and I'm on mute. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Gabe G loves to start off the watch party streams like this. Gabe G donated $4.99 through the super chat. Says hype, and that is awesome. Gabe G, seriously, so much appreciated. You don't have to do that, but I am truly grateful for that. The beauty of your super chats and all of your donations is that they go back into the channel, and it's to provide a better experience and a better just Filmtopia for all of you. But yeah, so thank you for that, Gabe G. Yeah, like I said, the chat is lit. I see Isabel is in the house. What's up, Isabel? I still remember singing you happy birthday like yesterday. So hello to you. Lord Basty's in the house. Vise, my friend. You know the one and only Smuggler Steel is also here. Let's go. Perfect. Monish is here. What's up, Monish? Nice to see you. Let's see. Cooper Willis is also here. Hello, my friend. Nice to see you. May the force be with you. Let's see. Where are we? Jonah, the one and only Jonah is also here, our fellow Stafftopian. Thank you for being here, Jonah. Yeah, like I said, I can't believe we're, what is it, episode 8? That means we've done this 8 weeks now. It's crazy. I still remember WandaVision like it was yesterday. I'm like blown away right now. Let's see. I believe all of you were talking amongst yourself, and that's awesome. That's the whole point of Filmtopia, is so that like it's a we thing, guys. It's a we thing. So to see all of you chatting it up is pretty cool. Let's see. Christopher Baker's also here. What's up, Christopher Baker? Yeah, we've got about 10 to 15 minutes, depending when they decide to release it. Oh my gosh, Claybear Travels is also here. Claybear, nice to see you, my friend. There we go. And Lord Basie says it best. Filmtopians, assemble. It was Smuggler Steel with the roar, and again, Gabe G with the super chat. Again, thank you so much. Hey, Claybear, it's a good point. Best part of it getting over is Hawkeye is around the corner. Yes, so as you all know, these watch parties or streams haven't necessarily been like they were for Loki or Falcon and the Winter Soldier or WandaVision, but it's because this is like an abnormal type of show. It's not like the other shows, right? The big production budget shows. And I thought for this series it could be a little bit more, laid back, loose, and but I will say the one thing that I hate, I don't like promising things, because one of the things I hate the most is seeing people promise stuff and then or they talk a lot and they don't come through with it. The good thing is that the proof will be in the pudding. But I will say this, that for the Hawkeye series, I will be trying something I think pretty freaking cool. It's going to be something really cool. and I'm gonna put the party in watch party, and it's something I'm developing right now, and I think I have a good amount of time between when What If ends to when Hawkeye starts that I'm gonna be able to actually implement what I'm envisioning. And so stick with me, everybody. I know sometimes, you know, but stick with me. Stick with me. I see Human Ramp is also here. Nice to see you, my friend. Vibes to you. Everybody go check him out on Twitch if you haven't. Lo says, it's been 84 years. 84 years. Allie's also here. Nice to see Allie. Dread it, run for the destiny. Run from it. Destiny rhymes all the same. Melanie says, anyone else here on the East Coast time checking in? Melanie, nice to see you, my friend. So awesome for you to stop by, especially since you're on the East Coast. I know a lot of you in the chat actually are either Midwest or East Coast or just on the other side of the world. So thank you so much for being such a awesome international presence. It's seriously super cool. But I harken back to, I cannot wait till, I believe some of you in this in the chat right now, I'm not sure if you've experienced a watch party yet, like the ones we did for, again, WandaVision or Loki. Well, I'm really excited if you didn't get to experience those in real time. I'm really excited for you to experience the Hawkeye series that's coming in November. Oh, nice. Smuggler says, we can hear you. It says, you have Loki, God of Mischief, to thank you for bringing him on to you. Nice. Red X32003 says, hello. Nice to see you. First time I've seen you around here, so thank you. By the way, everybody, really quick, I know right before the episode starts, I believe we've got a few people in here, so check this out. I think there's enough of you in here currently right now that I believe my pinned comment is asking you all to go check out my buddy Jared Spink's channel. And there's a link right in the pinned comment. Well, if you go check it out, make sure to subscribe to his channel. He is about like 20 or 30 people away from reaching 2,000 subscribers. So I just thought it'd be a cool little thing to do. He's probably asleep right now, but hopefully in the morning when he wakes up, he can wake up to his channel saying 2,000 subscribers. As a matter of fact, let me check on that really quick. Let me see where he's at. But yeah, really quick, if you guys can do that, really, oh my God. Okay, so he's at 1.98K. So he's about 20 people away from getting to 2,000 subscribers. So if we could do that, surprise him, have him wake up to the 2,000 mark, that'd be pretty cool. The link that's actually pinned is the podcast that he did interviewing me for his podcast called the Hive Podcast, where he basically interviews like creatives and entrepreneurs. And it's a cool, awesome, one-of-a-kind podcast, and he's a great dude. So that'd be awesome if we could do that. Our Filmtopian community can go help him out with that. And it's not even, I think, that he needs to or wants to. I just think that's a pretty cool mark, and it'd be awesome if the Filmtopians could help him with that. But like I said, let's check in also who is here. Talia says, hi. Hello, Talia. Nice to see you. I'll never forget when you called Throg. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Let's see. Ooh, guess who's in the chat, everybody? Venom has arrived. Venom. Nice to see you, Venom. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. English assignment says, hey, love from India. Well, thank you so much for being here. Love to India vibes. I'm sending it all across the world. Yes, Hawkeye's going to be insane. Let's see. Lo says, can we talk about Star Wars Visions after tonight's episode of What If? It was so good. Well, let me tell you this. Star Wars Visions was super good. I wish they would have done the week-to-week release. It's so funny. I remember when they did the week-to-week release for The Mandalorian, I was pissed because that was the first time like we finally, because Netflix was the standard. Netflix would release stuff like right then and there. Really quick. Okay, so sorry, I had a feeling. I checked the time right now, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm probably super behind in comments. So the episode seems to be out. Yeah, but I do want to say hello to everybody that showed up. I just want to say thank you for being here. This is awesome. Let's see. Okay, so, okay, hold on a minute. Let me check if it's out on mine. Okay, let's check it out. Yep, What If Ultron won? So that is the name of tonight's episode. It's called What If Ultron won? It is episode 8, and it seems to be out for a lot of people. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to load up the episode, and then we're going to make sure that everybody's good to go. Everybody, hold on. All right, so hold on a minute. Let me put the timer up here. Okay, so I've got the timer right here. Let's actually zoom in just a little. And okay. Okay, everybody. So what I need everybody to type in right now into the chat is ready. As soon as you guys do ready, then we'll go ahead and start it together. But as you can see, there is a timer right here on the screen. And what's going to happen is I'm going to press play, and we're going to start it all at the same time, so we react at the same time. And then I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, play. So on go is when we're going to go ahead and start it. Let's see. Okay, so I've got Isabel that says is ready. Jonah is ready. Ready. I'm casually turning in my 9-page essay 9 minutes before it's due just so I can sink my time with this. Oh my gosh, dude. Don't remind me of essays. Those haunt me. All right, Smuggler Steel also says ready. You already know. Red E. Nice. Allie says ready. Okay, Brown Babe's also here. What's up, Brown Babe? Nice to see you. Allie said ready as well. Okay, awesome. Well, with that said, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this. As you all know, in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. All right. Marvel intro. We already know the vibes. We know the vibes. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Boom 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 boom. All right, this is What If Ultron won, episode 8. What if? Let's go. Let's do this, Venom. Jeffrey Wright. Lake Bell. Oh, man, I missed it. Toby Jones. Ross Marquand. Josh Keaton. Man, I missed whoever the second one was. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, I missed Renner. Thank you, Jonah. What's up, Anthony? Nice to see you, Anthony. Ooh, Smuggler, I really hope it's super dark. Shout out to Victoria Alonso. Shout out to Kevin Feige and Feige we trust. Type that in. Hey, Anthony, I'll answer the questions after. Is that Black Widow? Yes, sir. Let's go. You know that's not Scarlet. Oh my gosh. Shout out Scarlet, man. Oh man, that is so clean. Yeah, Jonah, this is gonna be super good. Damn, Hawkeye's out here just slaying. Yeah, bro, the non-powered Avengers. Wow. Oh, he's got the invisibility cloak. He's got himself an invisibility cloak. Dude. Oh my gosh, dude. This is the Hawkeye that we need. Oh, snaps. How do you survive that? I bet Jonah is not happy about that one. Need a hand. Thank you, Venom. And Jonah's fine with Hawkeye falling. It was realistic. Tony Stark again, baby. Oh man. Oh. Yo, this looks crazy. Yeah, Isabel, Tony Stark keeps dying in every episode. He's like the Kenny in South Park. That's not. Hey, that's not James Freak. That's not James freaking Spader, is it? Jonah, is that? It sounds like him, but I don't think it's him. Holy, those are the nukes! Oh, dude. If anybody's ever seen Cooler's Revenge, Dragon Ball Z, this has major vibes of that. That's a, if you know, you know. It's gotta be a Monday. Oh! Thanos! Oh! Oh! No way! Did you guys see that? Holy sh! I don't even curse, but holy sh! Bro! Dude, this is some of the best imagery ever. Oh my god. Yo, this episode's bonkers. Asgard? Dude. Bro. Dude. Holy The Sovereign? Yo, that was straight up like Digimon vibes. The movie Digimon. Dude. So this is what would have happened if Ultron won. Oh, bro, that character, Jonas Centurion Ultron. Who's that? Is that Captain Marvel? Hey yo, he's about to. Hey yo, bro, this episode's bonkers. Jonah says that should have been Nova. Isabel Captain Marvel. Yeah. Thanks, Stark. Yes, Odin was most assuredly napping. Wait, the victor without a roar. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is wild. Upon the multiverse. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on? What's going on? Yo. KGV archives. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Wait, what's going on? Avengers Initiative? Damn, he was super close. Yeah, the Fantastic Four, where y'all at? Oh, dude, this has me on the edge of my seat, bro. Will he intervene? Yes or no? Is he gonna intervene? Yeah, the Watcher's like super nervous right now. Yeah, the Watcher is us. Oh bro. Imagine, bro. The Watcher is one with us, and we are one with the Watcher. The Watcher is one with us, and we are one with the Watcher. The Watcher is one with us, and we are one with the Watcher. Yeah, it kind of does, Isabel. You're right. Oh, snaps. Oh. Hey man, shout out to the human um Avengers. This is crazy. The way they've made Zola like what? The hive. Yo, this gave me like Clone War vibes. I mean, Bad Batch vibes too. Dude, that is a crazy arrow. Yeah, they always have each other's back. Isabel. Crosshair vibes. Yep, Jonah. Mad crosshair vibes. I got chills. I got fucking chills, bro. Yo, I'm about to tear up. Oh my god. The way they poeticized this scene from Endgame to now. Oh. Jonah, whatever it takes. Sobs an Asgardian, same smuggler. I know Isabel. Yo, look at the Watcher. Guys, the way Ultron looks, he looks like dude. Bro. Bro. This Ultron's wild. Yo, the Watcher's holding his own. No way. No way. What the? This is so badass. Oh my god, this is everything I ever wanted. They're breaking multiverses. He's gonna eat the galaxy. He just ate the galaxy. Stephen Grant Rogers, president. Favorite episode. Favorite episode alert. Favorite episode. Dude. The what it dog. This is the best episode and it's not even close anymore. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god, no, don't end. Don't end. Bro, this is like when Super Saiyan 3 couldn't beat Big Majin Buu. Doctor Strange! Doctor Strange! What? Been leaving the chair. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. We're not ready. We're not ready. Bro. Oh my god. We are not ready for the multiverse, for the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. Holy oh my gosh. Bruh. Ah! I'm so freaking hyped right now. This episode, I said it just a few minutes ago. I'll say it again. Best episode so far, and it's not even close. Holy cannoli! This is like, oh, this is so good. We are absolutely not ready for Marvel Phase 4 or the finishing off of Phase 4 and Phase 5 and whatever Phase 6 will be. Bro, did you guys see this episode? Oh my god. This was not even like just a good what if episode for me. Like this was one of the best like MCU projects that I've seen. I'm really, really, really like wowed on this right now. I gotta check in with y'all. I gotta check in with y'all. Y'all are all going hype off this Doctor Strange. Jonah's just mad typing into the thing because it's going crazy. Lowe's, yes, this guy. Doc, yo, Isabel, I feel you. Bro, this was so good. Oh my gosh. So, check this out. Wait, was today the finale? No, right? Jonah, hold on. No. There's still one more, right? Yeah, Debo says, "What's up, Debo? This is officially my favorite episode now, so it can be a week. Can it be next week already? Yes. I know, Lowe's, save. I feel you. We are not okay. We are not ready. Lord Basty, I'll check it in a bit. Yo, Gabe, what the heck happened tonight? This was crazy. Yes, human ramp. That's why I'm going crazy right now. Like, that's why I'm going, like, off the wall right now because we came into this series with being told by one of the writers of What If. I believe it's the showrunner too. It's the main showrunner. So the main showrunner plus the main writer, AC Bradley, is it, or AC something, stated that this is canon to the MCU. So, this to me felt like the most canon like, or not canon like, but the most impactful to what's going to go down in Spider-Man No Way Home, in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Jeez Louise, Smuggler, that whole just Ultron, this version of Ultron is just like, oh my god, I needed to see that in live action. Yeah, Isabel, seriously. Oh, Talia, best MCU anything ever. So that's what I was saying right now too, is that not only is this a great What If episode, I'm talking this was one of my favorite MCU things ever. Oh my gosh, my head right now. We all are. Claybear says, I'm getting the idea that this Doctor Strange is the same one in No Way Home. It surely might be. I'm telling you. So this episode seems to have the most seams, and it feels like it's going to have real ramifications into the entire MCU, the live action MCU. And even though we were told that, right, like that this is canon and it's not just like Star Wars Visions is, which is not canon, but this is canon. But even though they told us that, I'm not going to lie, I didn't really know how to integrate that, or how to internalize that, how to accept that, because even it's kind of like one of those things when like you're told something but you can't believe it until you actually see it. So this is very, 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 yeah. Hey Cooper, so that was another thing. So if any of you out there didn't catch it, when Clint sacrificed himself, that was a complete rhyme of poetry that was being exemplified via what we saw in Endgame with Nat sacrificing herself for the Soul Stone. So to see it come full circle the way it did, where it really could have been either of them in either movie or in either instance, very, very poetic and cool to see it played out in this fashion. Yeah, it should have been longer, but honestly, right now I'm thinking about it, even though it ended like that and it blah, 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 but this is what I wish could have happened every single week with this show. The fact that they left us wanting more, the fact that they gave us so much during it, and our minds are just firing off right now. Ultron reigns supreme. Holy cannoli, Jonah, you are correct. It was seriously super beautiful. The Lizard King really dominated the multiverse. Robert California really is the boss. Now, here's one thing. James Spader, I don't know if he actually voiced this. I don't know if I just missed it at the beginning when they gave credits to the voice actors, but from what that didn't sound to me like it didn't. It sounded like someone trying to sound like James Spader, aka Robert California from The Office, aka Ultron, which we saw in Age of Ultron, or which we heard in Age of Ultron. So if anybody can confirm if that was James Spader or not, let me know. But as far as I could tell, that was not. That seemed to be like what they did for Tony Stark, which was try to find someone that sounded like him. Isabel says, yeah, the only episode that left me in shock. Seriously, this one. Ali, yes, only one episode left. But guess what? Here's the thing is that the way they're finishing it off with this episode and what we're seeing next episode. So literally next episode, in my personal opinion, we're seeing everybody everybody from the MCU or from the What If series that we've seen so far, I believe we're going to get to see next week in all of their glory. And one of the things we haven't seen yet was that as Guardians of the Galaxy shot that's supposed to mimic the Avengers shot. And as we know, by the way, did anybody catch the Steve Rogers being sworn in as president? That was crazy. Uh, but yeah, wild episode, Brown Babe. Seriously. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So next week is the finale. Dang, I'm probably super behind right now. Yo, when Ultron just dismembered freaking Thanos, that was one of the funniest things ever. Guys, what we've seen so far, both in Loki and What If, but mainly in those two, is like the dismantling of the Infinity Stone saga. Infinity Stone, R.I.P. But it's very interesting to see the way. At first, when I saw it in Loki, when they used the Infinity Stones as like paperweights, it didn't bother me in the moment because it felt I got the joke, and I still get the joke. But one of the things now is that now I'm just like kind of stepping a little bit back, and I'm just thinking, wow, this is really, really close to the Infinity Saga. So like when they started, like at least in my opinion, when they started to devalue the importance or the significance of the Infinity Stones, it now that I'm like really, absorbing it all, it seems to be, I mean, it's right off the bat, right off of Endgame and Far From Home, the last of Phase 3. And it doesn't bother me or anything, but it does scream like, hey, we're really moving on. And it's crazy because if the pandemic wouldn't have happened last year in 2020, we would have never gotten a break from Marvel. We would have gone straight from Far From Home? Yeah, Far From Home, Spider-Man Far From Home, to whatever was lined up to supposed to be next. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, no, Jonah, the finale really is. Just don't bad batch it for real. Felipe is in the house. Obrigado, hermano. Thank you for being here, Felipe. Everybody, go check out Felipe. Not only, oh man, I wish I had it linked, but I don't have it linked right now. But go check out Felipe right here, his TikTok. Go check out Felipe's TikTok. He's popping off over there. He's doing good things. I believe it's at 12 Fernos. 12 Fernos. So make sure to go check that out. Felipe says, wow, this episode was crazy. Man, I still cannot believe what I saw. President Jonah had an Easter egg in a reality. Yes. Yes, President Jonah got it. Nice. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, exactly. Michael Sarah's in the house, says the only thing this episode is missing is a real Thanos fight. Guys, one of the other things, and I'm probably behind in comments right now, but just I'll get through them. I do want to say, by the way, shout out to Mr. Tim Tam. Just subscribe. Nice to see you, Mr. Tim Tam. Everybody, by the way, if you're in here right now, I just want to say thank you and welcome to Filmtopia. If you love movies, TV shows, or anything to do with filmmaking and movies, this is your place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to give this video a like. And one last thing I'm going to ask of all of you is my buddy, I linked him in the comments as well as the top of the description. Go check out my buddy Jared Spink and go give him a subscription. Go give him a follow. We're trying to get him to 2,000 subscribers tonight, and he is currently at 1.98. So he's basically 20 subscribers away from hitting the 2,000 mark. So it'd be pretty cool if he woke up in the morning and he was at 2,000. So Filmtopians, do what you got to do. Give James Spader a real director. Oh man, that's that. Here's the thing, right? I would love to see James Spader come back. Please. Felipe says best episode ever. Seriously, this was Felipe. I don't know if you were here when I said it, but I said this is not only the best What If episode by a mile, but it's one of some of the best MCU stuff I've seen. Ultron is based. He beat the into the Watcher. He will now be known as the Doer. That's funny. Human Ramp says, "Okay, I have to be up in 5 hours. Love you all. See you next week." Dude, Human Ramp, vibes to you. Much love, my friend. Everybody go check out Human Ramp's Twitch channel if you haven't already. But Human Ramp, thanks for stopping by. I will see you soon. Dude, Ultron was on another level tonight, guys. Another level. This was everything I ever wanted from Marvel What If. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And yes, everybody, really quick, let's give a round of applause, I guess, to Tony Stark for causing all this and giving us this great television. Team Cap. Oh man. Smuggler says, well, if you have interdimensional conflict, that's how you bring in X-Men and folding in other Marvel IP, folding in Deadpool, folding in Evan Peters as Quicksilver. That Evan Peters will not remain as Ralph Boner in the MCU. I am telling you right now. I have it from I don't have it from a source, but I wish I did. But I'm very, very confident in that we're gonna see Evan Peters at some point as a multiversal version of Quicksilver, the way he was in the X-Men franchise. Technically, we've already seen that. I guess him in a costume, or the stuff that happened in WandaVision. But I promise you, he will be Evan Peters, the one we knew and loved from the X-Men franchise, 20th century. Let's see. Okay, dang, I'm super behind. If okay, I'm gonna speed up just a little. Felipe says, for sure this weird doctor is the doctor from No Way Home's trailer, because in the trailer he says we saved the universe together, like the Watcher summed it up for him. As if he knew why someone's... That's a very good point, Felipe. That's actually a very, very, very good point. But see that the way this all culminated into the Watcher having to finally it's not even that he intervened, well, at least up until the end of the episode, but he was just defending himself, being shattered into different multiverses with every different punch. That was bonkers. That was really, really cool. But I will say, like I said, this episode is, oh man, it's got me like just, I can't sit still. Isabel says, so he didn't see any point of anything. Brown Babe says, nope, didn't sound like James Spader to me either. Okay, wow, so I'm really behind. Sorry, guys. Okay. Because I'm super, super behind, I'm going to have to speed up really quick. Where am I? Let's see. Lowe's says, also remember that we were saying after episode 1, they start us off with simple episodes that are kind of dull, grounded, and it elevates from, in the craziness from there. I will say, though, one of the things I started noticing, especially after last week, or after, just the past few weeks as it's built up, I thought it's been a nice progressive build, and I thought that's what it was going to stay at. And then yet last week we get the Party Thor episode. Dang, that seemed like yesterday. But we got that one. When Bro Thor hosted for all of you, I hope you all liked it. He had a bunch of fun. He sends his hellos, but I will say, I didn't expect What If to really, really go there as far as doing too much with the multiverse. Even this is a show basically based all around the multiverse, like its core value, its core principle is the multiverse. But I will say that I just thought they weren't going to do anything until what we might see in Hawkeye right before Spider-Man No Way Home, or just wait till Spider-Man No Way Home and really let Spider-Man No Way Home take point on explaining, not introducing, because that happened in and Loki. But like really delving into where this is all going to go, again, even though they told us What If was canon, I was a bit hesitant or just didn't know how to, interpret that. And so, but after this episode, all that's out the window. They are truly integrating TV and movies in the theaters. It is no longer a question, no matter how big or small the project, because that was my thing. I thought, okay, the last real thing we saw was Loki. That really has huge impacts. I mean, probably the biggest impact on the MCU. And so, sorry, I'm all over the place, but coming back to it, what I'm trying to say is I didn't think they were going to attach smaller shows such as What If to have huge ramifications throughout the MCU. I thought they were going to kind of save that. It's kind of like if Bad Batch would have had like a movie level sort of impact or a movie level sort of ramifications towards episode 4. Yeah, episode 4, A New Hope, Star Wars. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, in reality, Star Wars episode 4, I mean, it's huge impact is episode 3 and then Rogue One. And obviously a lot goes on between that. But again, it's kind of like one of those things, if you just don't watch Clone Wars or you don't watch Bad Batch, then you can be okay going to watch 4. So I thought that's how they were going to treat this. But I personally feel now that What If is something you kind of got to watch if you really, really want to get into whatever they're going to pull off in No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness and the rest of Phase 4. Sorry, I went on a huge tangent. But Jonah says Ultron was Ross Marquand. Let's see. Okay, so Talia says, I'm about to cry. I've always wanted an animated title as part of the MCU, and they couldn't have made it more perfect. Seriously. Wow, this was incredible. Mr. Tim Tam says, how can he just kill Thanos that quick? Well, that's one of the things I was bringing up, was that they're really, really devaluing Thanos in the Infinity Saga in Phase 4 of Marvel. And it's kind of, I just don't know how to like process it yet, but I'm not mad at it yet. I just, it's too soon. Oh man. Let's see. Hallie says Thanos got sliced like an eggplant. Oh man, and awesome! Thank you everybody for welcoming our new subscriber, Mr. Tim Tam. I was hoping Ultron would try to fight the Celestials. Did anybody see when Ultron ate a galaxy on some Galactus stuff? There we go, Jonah. Vibes to you, my friend. Thank you for pulling that off. Yeah, Allie, the chat is going crazy tonight. I'm so far behind. Okay, so Lo says, I have a gut feeling that they're going to introduce evil Doctor Strange in the credits of No Way Home. Yes. Wait. In the credits. Probably. Yeah, probably third act or credits. One of those two. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and say third act, the final act. Wherever the climax is, that's where the evil Doctor Strange is going to be. Because to put evil Doctor Strange in a post-credit scene, could that work? Yeah, I guess that could work because he's been introduced here. So let's see. But in the credits of No Way Home, they're going to save him for Multiverse of Madness. I agree with that. Only reason is because it's already packed. Yes. So I'm trying to think if. Yeah, no. Actually, you're right. It would be a post-credit scene, and it wouldn't be a third act show up. Let's see. Oh my gosh, imagine Cooper. Which episode was it that I also wanted a live action one? In the chat, if you remember which episode I said I wanted, if it could have been live action, it would have been super, super awesome. Was it the Doctor Strange episode? I don't remember. But I will say this really quick before I keep going into the chat. I do want to say some of the influences. You all know that I love influences when it comes to when I'm watching these episodes or just any MCU stuff. One of the things that I really, really enjoy is the influence I see, drawn. I saw a Harry Potter reference tonight. I saw a Digimon reference tonight. Again, here's a egg, an Easter egg, if any of you out there can catch this, but it felt very Cooler's Revenge, Dragon Ball Z. One of the movies of Dragon Ball Z. It's when Cooler, Frieza's brother, comes and tries to kill Goku, but it had like little hints of that one-off movie vibe. It gave me War Greymon fused with Metal Garurumon. I forgot his name. What in Digimon, War Greymon and Metal Garurumon, Kai and Matt's Digimon at their like 4th or 5th level, but them merged. It reminded me of when they went into the internet and they like defeated that Digimon that was slowing the internet down. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I saw tonight. Jonas says, just to put it back down here, Ultron was Ross Marquand. Josh Keaton was a nice surprise to see at the start of the episode because I knew Cap would have a cameo. Got it. That's true, huh? Let's see. Smuggler says, okay, what if the No Way Home Doctor Strange is our Doctor Strange, but was contacted by Dark Strange and is about fixing the Uber Ultron? By the way, do we have a name for this Ultron? What's the official name? Do we have an official name for this version of Ultron? Cesar Alonso says, "Bro, Ultra is now the most powerful being in the MCU. So one correction on that. In the MCM, the multiverse, the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse is what we're calling it here at Filmtopia now." It's no longer the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse because this is going crazy. But I will say, Ultron is undoubtedly like the most powerful being that I've seen thus far in the MCU. Oh my gosh, I've got chills. Isabel's got to go, but I know we'll see you soon. So Isabel, good night to you and vibes. And I super appreciate Isabel when you're here and you're always interacting. I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, Caesar, he is celestial level, cosmic level. Like he's on some other. Michael Sarah says, what I just realized is that the twist ending of the Thor episode doesn't make any sense. To be honest, I'm blanking on Thor. I don't even remember what happened last week. Thor. Whoops. I don't remember right now what happened last week with Thor. What was the whole... I remember I was like, okay, it's cool. And then the ending made it worth it per se. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to catch up right now. Yes, Brown Bay, I really, really do like the slow burn that we got with the Watcher. And then we got it full throttle tonight. The Watcher was slightly more visible in each episode until he had no choice but to interact. And what in the chat really quick, let me know if you noticed this too, but what I really appreciated and what I really, really liked from this episode and from the Watcher being now not only just a Watcher, or at least what really separated him from being a Watcher to being someone that has to do something, whether they want to or not, was the fear in his eyes. Was the fear in the Watcher's eyes that us as the audience get to experience, watching him and just like what he was going through. He kind of felt or seemed like a character or a person, a being that, or extraterrestrial, whatever you want to call him. He felt like someone that was in the ivory tower and just in the tower at the very top and is watching everything and is very safe. And the minute he saw there was a threat to that, everything completely changed and the multiverse broke. That was crazy. Ali says, dang, might rewatch all What If episodes because of today's ones. Didn't think I'd be this high. Yeah, seriously. Felipe says to look at my phone. Let's see. Let's see. Oh god, I'll show them. Hold on. By the way, as you all know, Felipe right here is Filmtopia's very own graphic designer. So if you have any graphic design needs, um, I believe Felipe can help you with that. But let me check this really quick. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right, everybody. Um, so before I keep going on this, I will let me read this up. This is from Felipe. Yeah, he pointed out, he's like, hey, did you see this part in the episode? And I actually didn't catch it until now. Hold on. Did you see it? Yeah, I know. I didn't want to make a big deal about it. I really didn't want to say anything, but I was in tonight's episode, and it was a good one. I really enjoyed being there. They did a great job of like integrating me into the story, making me feel at home. They gave me everything I needed, so it was really a really fun process. Let's see. Jonah says he's gonna head out. Jonah, vibes to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. This is super fun. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. We're gonna pop off next week. Let's see. Uh, okay, here's something. Smuggler says, I feel like they are closing the book on the Infinity Saga versus devaluing. See, and that's the thing, right? I sit on this side as well. I feel like they're closing the book, but they're very, very, very close on that fine edge, that line of dabbling into the devaluing aspect. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to become a general consensus. Um, because even if it became a general consensus, I'm still more on the side of I get it, especially when I saw it during Loki, I got it immediately. But I think I'm more worried about just what the general feeling is. I don't want it to feel devalued to the masses. Let's see. Mr. Tim Tam says, "I'm in the comics. They couldn't use Infinity Stones in other universes. Do you reckon it will be the same with the MCU? It will depend on. Well, here's the thing, right? If we're talking about this, if we're going to accept the fact that this is canon to the MCU right here, what if, right? If it is, then then we've already proven that the Infinity Stones can be used in a multiversal sense. Um, but as far as my personal opinion, I do think uh, that they'll be able to do it. Um, Caesar says Vision solos the Justice League. Hey, Talia, they made us think Kang was the biggest danger of the multiverse. Honestly, it's pretty cool right now how we have different culprits for the destruction or for the transgressions of this entire multiversal saga, this multiversal dilemma that we're embarking on, that we're entering into. It's very, very interesting to see. What was it from the Spider-Man episode? Absolutes. So absolutes is going to be introduced into the MCU as a whole, I think, and these absolute points are going to be really, really crucial. So we've got a few. We've got the Lady Loki, Sylvie. We've got Spider-Man and What If. We've got Doctor Strange. There's a lot of things, and so this is crazy. Visiontron, Infinitron, Universe Breaker, Ultron, Multiverse Breaker, Ultron. Smuggler says Ultron. I'm lying. I don't know. He ate an entire galaxy. Thor ended with Ultron showing up. That was one of the episodes that I really, really felt was the cooler revenge thing. Uh, he definitely defeated Ego. Let's see. Oh yeah, Los. That's one of the biggest loopholes, or whatever you want to call it, like the loose ends that we haven't, you know, encountered yet. But who was this oath made to, for, towards? We're not sure. That is something that I am very, very excited to hopefully for it to get hashed out or even mentioned. Not forget the hashed out. I just want to know who this oath was. Who is this higher being? What if it is Kang? What if it is like whatever it is? Um, this is very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm very excited for next week. I'm very excited for just the next few months of Filmtopia and everything that we're gonna get to experience together. So Jonas says Century Ultron is what I'm calling him. Also take a look at the SC I sent on Discord. SC. What's SC? Whoa. That's a wild image. I will say that, looking at this image, this is some of the best Marvel imagery that I've seen throughout the years. When the Watcher put on that uniform or put on that suit, what you see right here was one of the coolest moments I'd seen in a long time. But I will just reiterate, Ultron, Century Ultron, Mega Ultron, Filmtopiatron, whatever you want to call them, that is fear. That is death. That is the devourer of worlds. That is crazy. Oh, man. Let's see. This mother says that edit makes me worry. I mean, does the Watcher watch everything? I don't know. That's what I was trying to find out. I was trying to confront the Watcher. I was trying to be like, yo, I need to know some things. Let's see. Brown Babe says the Watcher and Ultron dunking it out in Times Square. Caesar Alonso says Multiverse Breaker Ultron is the name I'm giving him. I like that. Okay. Oh, so we do have that loose end still. You're right. Mr. Tim Tan says the next episode is going to be zombies and zombie Thanos versus Ultron because they said zombies would come back. One of the things though is don't be disappointed next week, everybody, if they don't close up any loose ends that you thought they were going to, because there's still a season 2. Well, to be honest, I think this is an endless season type of thing. But they already have season 2, I believe, almost complete. So I can see a lot of things being pushed towards season 2, but I am very curious to see what they want us to see before Spider-Man No Way Home. Because that's the most important thing for Marvel Studios, is to fit in any stuff that might aid us or maybe even confuse us more for Spider-Man No Way Home. Mr. Tim Tam says a million %, 10 million %, whatever percent. It was an oath to the living tribunal because we were hinted at him in like when there was a statue of him. I guarantee it. Mr. Tim Tam, we're writing that down. You have called it right now. Okay. Got you. That's a good one. Cooper Willis, I got to give you this one. Who is your master? I got to give you that one, Cooper Willis. Jesus. Oh, my God. Let's see. Smuggler's got some info for us. So according to the Wiki Comics, The Watchers are speculated by some readers to be the descendants of Antiphon, one of the Promeal gods, the first life forms to appear in the current universe. Okay, well, that's actually that's thank you for that information. I'm gonna read that again. Actually, we have season 2. Season 1 was broken into the current season 1 and 2, if I remember correctly, due to the delays. Yeah, to the cough delays. Yeah, I like that. Thank you for doing that. But Smuggler, yeah, I know they detached one episode from our season. We were supposed to, I believe, get 10 episodes. We're only going to get 9. And they detached number 10 and they put it into season 2. But I don't know. I'm so curious to see what happens next week, because I personally don't know how they're going to leave us, right? Not going to lie, coming into today's, I really wasn't sure what to expect, because it's, that penultimate episode is the one right before the finale. And, with, what was it, Bad Batch, we actually got a beautiful penultimate episode, but then the sizzling finale. I'm wondering if that's going to be the same here, but I don't think so. I think we're actually maybe going to get an episode that like is going to leave us all unsatisfied, in the sense that it's on a cliffhanger. And but it's going to be good. I think it's going to be long. I think tonight's episode was 31 minutes with the credits, so in reality, I guess it must be like 25 minutes of actual watch time. I think next week's episode is going to break like 43, 45 minutes. Mark my words. I personally think that's what's going to happen. Let's see. I see Milan Mohan says, wow, yeah, no, this episode was crazy. Mr. Tim Tam says, I can't get over how Captain Marvel did better than Ego. And thanks, with a almost full gauntlet. That was one of the things that when Captain Marvel swooped in and basically drove Ultron to the core of that planet, was Ultron like just toying? Was that like straight up just toying with Captain Marvel? Or did she stand 1%, a 1% chance, a 2% chance? I couldn't gauge what they wanted us to take from that. I personally think that he let her, but I don't know if that's what we're supposed to interpret from that. That's how I did, though. Smother says, I just remember reading that, but that was almost a year ago. At this point, I have no sources. But as far as like where you're coming from, one of the things about Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige and, Victoria Alonso and everybody over there at Marvel Studios that I've noticed is their attention to the comics is very like, what do you call it? Like there's, would you say it's an oxymoron where they take very specific things from the comics, but then they also have like this huge flexibility on certain things that are bold. So they have a very bold and very safe approach to the comics, which I find very, very interesting, because it seems to mesh and fit so well. At least me as a viewer seems to like it. Now, as for someone that's an avid, just super duper comic book, Wikipedia, I'm very curious to see what all of you think as far as, Marvel Studios' interpretations of the comics. Are they good? Do you like them? Do you think they go off the rails sometimes? Do you think they stay too on par? Is it a good balance? Balance as everything should be. Let's see. Yeah, so Mr. Tim says, is Surtur still alive? Same with Hela. I do not think so. Let's see. Lo says they pick very granular aspects of the comics that are almost like comic Easter eggs. Yeah, it's a very interesting way of doing it, and I just think that their track record now allows them to do whatever it is they want as far as their method of interpreting the comics and integrating them and translating them to the MCU, because they have such a great track record of everything. Smuggler Steel says, Mr. Tim Tam, hard to say in the MCU. In the comics, Surtur and Hela can't die. They will always be reborn when the cycle of Ragnarok ends. All Asgardians get reborn. Yeah, the thing is, though, is like, what's crazy? They made Ultron very, very, what do you call it? How there's a theory how the universe is going to end not in a big bang or in a big rip. It's going to end simply by coldness, by freezing, the big freeze, because everything's just gonna grow so far apart from each other that it's just everything's gonna go out like a light, and it's you know deemed the big freeze. One of the things I thought they did a beautiful job throughout the episode, or especially in the beginning when we're seeing him ravage the universe, Ultron at least, was that floating sense of him being alone in this universe. Um, and again, the reason why it stuck out to me is because this is an animation show, an animated show, and for them to pull that off and really give it that emotional gravity, that I felt throughout the episode is very impressive. Yeah, the MCU is a bit different right now. Film Van Deacon, what's up, Bob? What's up, subscriber? Nice to see you, my friend. Did you miss anything? I don't know. Maybe. If you haven't seen it, I definitely urge you to watch tonight's episode. It is off the chain. Really quick, guys, I got to show you something else. Hold on a minute. Felipe came in clutch with another one. But yeah, tonight tonight's episode was very, it was a fun episode to be a part of. I want to thank Kevin Feige, Victoria Alonso, everybody over at the What If team, AC Bradley, and just Marvel Studios and Disney for giving me a shot. I had a blast being on tonight's episode, so thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, that looks really good though, Felipe. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, it's 2 days already. Nice. The smuggler says it's going to end in the cold as all matter gets further and further apart. Yep, it's one theory. And yeah, obviously it's a theory, but as far as a theory that I felt they were trying to translate to the screen for to like show what Ultron did to the universe, wiping out stars, eating galaxies, planet, all this stuff. It definitely felt like it was ending in a cold or universe Earth 416 or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, art imitates life. It really does. It really does. Felipe. Everybody definitely go check out Felipe. His TikTok at 12 Furnos. Go check it out. I know Jonah, one of our Stafftopians, linked it above in the comment section, so it's linked somewhere. Okay, Film Fan Deacon, sounds good. Go watch it. It's super, super good. Honestly, it's the best. Oh man, I'm not gonna spoil. Just go watch it. Really quick before I move on, I just want to say, so our buddy Jared Spink is at 1.98K. Let's see. So as you can see, go if you haven't already. It's linked as the pinned comment, or it's also down in the description box. But go check out Jared Spink, his channel. Go subscribe. Let's get him to 2,000 subscribers. Let's send over some Filmtopians, and let's get him over to 2,000 subscribers. We're only like 20 people away, and it'd be pretty cool. Even if we could just got him to 1.99K, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, these pictures are so funny. Okay, Allie, thank you for asking that. I love that question. So, Allie asked, what do we expect from this channel during the break between What If and Hawkeye? So, one of the things that, let me say this first. For Hawkeye, what I want to do is I want to bring the world a new... I want to take charge. I want to take point. I want to kind of revolutionize the watch party experience. It's an ambitious project. It's an ambitious feat. But one of the things I'm going to be doing between now and Hawkeye is trying to implement those ideas, trying to bring those things to life, and it will all make sense, and you'll all be able to visually see what it is I'm trying to project right now. And it is I'm trying to make the watch party experience universal. I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to make it more interactive. I'm trying to make it more fun, more pleasing to the eye, more everything. And I think that's where the world's headed. I think we're on the forefront of this. I think watch parties, reactions, this whole phenomena that you see, which is the shared experience, is going to be a staple moving forward over the next 10 years, 20 years. We're seeing this in the Manning cast for Peyton Manning and Eli Manning on Monday Night Football, what they're doing. We're seeing this with, all the greats that do reactions and watch parties already. But what I really, really want to project into the universe, and what I really, really want to make happen, is I want to bring the watch party experience onto Disney Plus, onto HBO Max, onto Hulu, onto Paramount Plus, onto Netflix, onto Apple TV. I want to bring the watch party experience to those platforms because I know it's coming. And I know it's going to happen soon. One day we're going to be able to do what we're doing here at Filmtopia right on the app. And they're going to have all the big, influencers or people that started off like what we're doing now, as things grow. That'd be awesome. It'd be a humbling, super grateful experience to be able to be considered to host a watch party over on one of those platforms. But anyways, I had to start off with saying that between now and then, I'm going to be working behind the scenes, trying to set up for the Hawkeye watch party. And if worse came to worse, just because if for whatever reason it just wasn't ready, it will for sure be ready by Book of Boba Fett, which is just maybe like a few weeks after. But forget I even said that. That's just a fail-safe. I want it to be ready by Hawkeye. Sorry, and I know I'm talking a lot. But the other things I want you to expect is some experimentation from now until Hawkeye. You might see some reactions. You might see some movie reviews. You might see some movie essays, some video essays. You might see some vlogs. You might see some cinematic stuff you didn't even know I was capable of. You might see some movies or short films. You might see me doing some like watch party experiments. I don't know. I just want everybody to know that from now until Hawkeye is going to be a lot of experimenting, because I'm trying to look at this like super long term, and I'm really trying to find us as a channel, right? Filmtopia. And even though I know at our heart, at our core, it's movies, I'm just trying to figure out what kind of, videos and content is going to be the most fun and most game changing and just all of that stuff. So I hope I don't sound like a politician right now. I hope I answered the question. But like I said, a lot of experimentation, but at the heart of it all is always movies and the love of movies and the impact of movies and why movies matter and just the future of movies, all that good stuff. So also, if you guys have any suggestions for videos, please go to the Discord. I have it linked down below. Please go to the Discord and leave me in the general or in YouTube feedback, wherever it is. Please leave me suggestions for what kind of content you all want to see. I would love to, even if the list is like 100 things long, the more you got stuff you guys can put, the more options I have about making stuff around that. And at the end of the day, I want everybody to remember this. And I'm so sorry if I sound like a broken record, but just hang in there with me. And I promise you, you guys are going to be like mind blown and like super, what do you call it? Like satisfied? No. Yeah, I guess satisfied. But you guys are going to all be super fulfilled once we're a year from now. You are all going to see what I'm what I'm like talking about. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get back to this. Talia says if there's a Lego what if set of Sakarian Iron Man similar in size to the Hulkbuster. I'm surprised we haven't seen it in the show yet, nor all the merchandise of Stealth, Suit Carter, and Thanos Gamora. Yes, so that's why I'm saying next week's episode I think is going to bring back everybody that we've seen in the what if episode so far, which is going to be kind of crazy. Smuggler Steel says, though most faiths say our existence started in a cold void and bang, it all starts again, almost like a big circle or something. I used to be, I'm still into it, but some of the, like, so when I was a kid, I was really into dinosaurs, the galaxy, and movies. And I used to binge like any galaxy star type of stuff, universe stuff. It was crazy. Hey Venom, nice to see you. Venom. Eminem is coming out with a new Venom song this Thursday. Be on the lookout. Venom is coming out this Thursday/Friday. Be on the lookout. Can't wait for that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to watch it right away, but the minute I can see it, I'm going to go try to see it. Now, if I can figure out how to go watch it right away, I will. But I'll let you all know. Conspiracy Talk says, much respect and love for you and the show. Don't mean to go off track, but when is Loki coming back on? So, Conspiracy Talk, thank you for the kind words. Loki isn't due to come back, in my opinion, until sometime, I believe, before or after Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 Quantumania. Ant-Man Quantumania. Because we're supposed to see Kang in that for sure. There is no doubt. That's actually where the rumors started, or where the confirmation started that Kang was in this. Jonathan Majors is playing him. But Loki, I believe, will come back in a series right before that, leading up to Ant-Man Quantumania, or right after that, as a launch pad into whatever Loki is going to do in season 2. Smuggler Steel says, Conspiracy Talk, no word yet when Loki season 2 is dropping. It's currently in pre-production. They got to find a director for season 2. Yeah. Unfortunately, Kate Herron isn't coming back for season 2, but you know what? I'm kind of glad, because she can walk away kind of like when an athlete walks away after winning the championship, retires right after winning their last season was a championship. That's how I feel Kate Herron is walking away from Loki, even though I think she would have done an amazing job for season 2. And actually, now that I'm saying that, I really want her for season 2. But thinking more of just in terms of her legacy, I love that she walks away knowing she has a 10 out of 10, like cult classic. Oh man, that's funny. Let's see. Mr. Tim Tim says, I don't understand the MCU. If he leaves his universe, can someone get a time zone, go to use universe and reverse time and stop Ultron? Wait, hold on. I don't understand the MCU. If he leaves his universe, can someone get a time zone to use universe and reverse time and stop Ultron? Oh, the time stone. Ooh, that's it. Well, no, because here's the thing. He has his time stone. Or he has that universe's time stone. So no. Venom says, I've been told voice chat is coming out on Roblox. Speaking of voice chat, you know, one of the things I haven't used much lately is this. Hold on. Where is it? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me? But yeah. But anyways, I just want to say all of y'all are awesome. Super fun being here with you. Like I said, if you're just joining us, you know, if you get the chance, go check out Jared Spink. It's linked as my pinned comment or top line of the description. Let's try to get Jared Spink to 1.99K. We just need 10 more people to go subscribe to his channel. That'd be pretty cool if he woke up in the morning and it was at 2K. So yeah. Mr. Tim Tam says, yeah, but the stones work in other universes, so theoretically it should work. Let's see. Smuggler Steel says, no, not the way they have time set up. If they stopped Ultron, it would just break off into another timeline. Of course, if you break time, who knows? Man, honestly, I will say this, though. As someone that can semi keep up, right, with everything going on and like the notion and the idea of this multiverse and tangent timelines, variant forms of people, it's kind of getting a little, I don't want to say confusing, but it's definitely getting a little hazy if you don't refresh on it every single day. That's the one thing that I'm very like curious about, is how the general public is going to accept this multiversal universe now, right? This multiversal idea, this multiversal direction of Marvel Studios. Very, very interesting. I see Ride or Die is here, says 3 Mind Stones, crazy. I will say that the Mind Stone had so many ramifications. Tony Stark, we can all put this on Tony Stark. Tony Stark, you created this. You have my respect. Yeah, there. Here's the thing though, Mr. Tim Tam, it's funny. I don't even know if they're loopholes or if they're just very, very long, twisty-turvy, what do you call it? Like, oh man, I'm blanking out. But it's not that they're loopholes. It's just I personally feel that they're very, very like windy and long trails that you have to follow, that you have to like trace, and then those loopholes kind of get closed. If that makes any sense as to what I said right now. Venom says Roblox just leaked age verification on Twitter. Let's see. Smuggler Steel says, when mucking with time, I will say cause and effect can be reversed. I think we saw that in Loki season 1 when the TVA went to go see why the Lokis caused a nexus. The TVA caused the nexus. Yeah, no, it's getting very, very like, it's very, very interesting. Let's see. Mr. Tim Tim says, did you see that Ultron just melted through Thanos' gauntlet like it was nothing, and when Thanos snapped, it barely did anything? Well, I don't know if Thanos ever snapped. At least from what I remember, I don't think he snapped. He didn't get the chance to that. He came in. He came in like through his space stone and came in, portal, and Vision just went zzz, and it cut him right down the middle. He aimed for the head, as they would say, and yeah. Let's see. Ride or Die says, so the stones work in other universes. Why wouldn't Ultron just go get more and collect more? Well, here's the thing. As far as Ultron goes, Ultron conquered. Ultron, that was one of the things that they were trying to get across during the episode, was that they were trying to say that Ultron is an ever evolving being, or an ever evolving project, whatever you want to call it, and that he became hyper aware, hence his intelligence, or whatever you want to call whatever it is that he possessed or what he became, was other. It's like one of those things that when you step outside space and time, it's like, what do you call that? Do you call that nothing? Is that the nothing realm, or is that just nothing? You know what I'm talking about? because yeah. So to answer that question, I don't think he needed to collect more because there was no reason to collect more if he was, you know, already that powerful. Ultron cut him like roast beef in deli. Mr. Tim Tan says, because there is infinite amounts of multiverses, theoretically, Ultron should never get to anyone. Yeah. I will say that Ultron equals Dr. Manhattan. I will say that Ultron put a, what do you call it? Like he set the bar for what is to come. I said this during our watch, and I said this right after we came out of that watch, that we're not ready for Marvel, the end of Phase 4, or whatever's to come in Phase 4, and whatever's in Phase 5, and whatever the heck they have in Phase 6. Because tonight's episode, to me, really broke open, if you want to say the multiverse, but more than anything, even just on a more thematic level, it broke open like these chains and barriers that one might have felt constrained to the Infinity Saga. I think tonight's episode really, like, we were breaking them with Kang and seeing the multiverse like create itself in the finale of Loki. But I feel like this one just like we were like breaking it, but this one just went and we just broke out of it. Let's see. This is gonna be a hot topic, Mr. Tim Tam. Mr. Tim Tam. Kang is still the strongest. That is, it's gonna be. I don't even know. Honestly, I can't see how he's strong. We can put anybody above this version of Ultron. But obviously, in the grand scheme of things, I believe Kang is our new Thanos per se, at least until we run into someone like Galactus or something like that. But it's interesting. That's going to be a huge discussion. Ride or Die says, made a Thanos sandwich. Yeah, the boundaries are boundless, or the boundaries are no more. Let's see. Ali says, as much as I'm excited for Phase 4, interdimensional stories, I hope we still get to see some grounded Earth stuff. Well, that's the thing. I think that's where they're heading. Like, so one of the things I don't think they're going to rehash or redo is I don't think they're going to follow the trend of what they did during the Infinity Saga. So it's like origin story, team up, origin, follow up, origin, follow up, team up, blah, blah, blah. And then you keep on going. I don't think they're going to do that this time. I think they're going to go in a completely different approach. I think they're going to go from a grounded approach, Earth, Avengers, Young Avengers. And then you've got the multiversal, universal, spatial beings, wars going on. I think they're going to definitely do stuff like that. But as far as them following any sort of pattern they might have done before, I personally don't think that's the case. Does Ultron live in the void of space? As far as the void of space, if you're defining that, but what I was trying to say earlier, like the nothing outside of space and time, it was only until this episode that we saw him enter into where the Watcher is. But no, currently he lived in that universe that he was in, or where he came from. Mr. Tim Tam says, well, if Kang stays in charge, Ultron never exists. Yeah, that's one thing that we do forget is that like all of these are variant timelines, right? Let's see. Smuggler Steel says, I think we will see villains versus villains. I mean, if you want to rule the universe, you can't let someone blow it up. That is a great point, Smuggler. That's another thing that, again, I think is going to be introduced over the next few phases, which is breaking the norms. Again, we're not going to see a same pattern. Throw in, as far as the grounded stuff, the space stuff, you've got villains versus villain stuff. You've got now multiversal properties coming together. What else? They're not going to cross over DC yet. Okay, I know that. They're not going to do that yet. Yes, I said yet. And then obviously Star Wars, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Give that another 50 years. No, 30 years. So, yeah. Let's see. Smuggler says Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, will play hard into this too. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. When's that coming out? I'm trying to find the where it slips in. So we're getting Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Is it Thor? Thor. But we get something before Thor. Then we get Quantumania. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty far away. Mr. Tim Tam says, the only thing I want is the Living Tribunal to show up because he was teased and he would be able to stop Ultron. That might happen. Venom says, did you see my text right now about I don't know when is public beta for voiceover chat on Roblox? Yeah, I don't know much about that, Venom. Let's see. Black Panther 2 is in there somewhere. Black Panther 2 is the summer movie, you're right. That's, I believe, the July release. In between Multiverse of Madness and Thor. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah, I think that's it. But anyways, everybody, really quick, again, one of the things that I'd love to just say before you all leave is definitely check out the Discord. And if you guys could go and do that YouTube feedback or just leave it in general, I'd love to hear suggestions for content, for stuff like that. And I also, and Smuggler Steel, I know I'm super sorry I haven't gotten back to you yet on what we were talking about previously, but I promise you that that's not a lost case. It's just I got to get back to you. But I will say that I don't know if you do this or not, but I really suck at I guess writing in the sense of all that stuff stresses me out. I'm not a bad writer and I'm not a bad speaker or anything like that, but I do really stink at like putting it together for some reason. It stresses me out. But anyways, what I do want to say is I would love to speak soon because I want to get that all done. I want to get Filmtopia's missions and like just stuff like that, get it out of me. Because one of the things that I really would love to do is be able to like explain Filmtopia on a consistent basis. And it's because I have so many things that I want to do with Filmtopia, but I definitely do want to see if there's someone I can converse with about this, as far as like trying to hash out what it is I'm trying to project, what it is I'm trying to say, and what I want Filmtopia to stand for and be, and all these things. So we'll definitely be in contact about that, but just wanted to kind of give you a little insight right now. I don't know, maybe I'm way off and maybe you had something else in mind, but yeah. Monish is back. Nice to see you, Monish. Let's see. Ride or Die says, right on. Thank you, Ride or Die. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Yeah, so tonight was episode, 8? Yeah, episode 8 of What If. What If Ultron won? Best episode so far. Some of the best MCU that I've ever seen. So outside of just being the What If show, I really thought this spoke volumes across the MCU. I think it has huge ramifications, not only for next week's episode, but for the entire multiverse, as well as Spider-Man No Way Home, especially Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. But I will say that even though this show is coming to an end, I'm very excited to see where this channel is going to go. And what we're going to do, especially when Hawkeye comes back. But until then, make sure to go down below, hit the link for the Discord, join the Discord, and leave me some suggestions or DM me or whatever it is. Leave it in the YouTube feedback or in the general chat, or again, DM me. Let me know some thoughts or stuff you guys maybe have about Filmtopia as a channel. Let me know if you have any content ideas or any stuff you'd like to see. And I'll look at it all. I'll definitely look at it all. Let's see. Cooper Willis says next year for Star Wars is going to be the best year because of Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Bad Batch Season 2, and Mando Season 3. Oh, man, Star Wars next year. Guys, this is one thing that I really want everybody to know, right? Or why I keep saying this, but I keep telling people to stick with me, stay patient, because we have so much going on over the next 2 years. It's like Filmtopia is booked for the next 2 years. We've got so many things. We've got the MCU shooting nonstop, like continuously just giving us piece after piece after hit after hit after masterpiece after masterpiece. Then we've got Star Wars finally ramping back up. We've got Obi-Wan, Andor, Mandalorian Season 3. We've got Boba Fett at the end of this year. So I keep saying this, but I promise you, your subscription, your likes, your attention, your friendship, what we're building here is all going to be a super fun experience. And so I just ask, continue to rock with me. Continue to rock with your fellow Filmtopians. Filmtopia is not a me thing. It's a we thing. So let's go. Let's see. Yeah. It's funny how we went from No Way Home trailer 1, like this rabid, like clamoring for that, to now, like, we want trailer number 2. So that's funny. Mr. Tim Tam, I'm going to give you one chance to guess how tall I am. If you get it right, then I'll confirm. If you get it wrong, you'll have to wait till next week. Ride or Die says, I found you when you did WandaVision and you've grown a lot since then. Ride or Die, thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate it. And it means a lot that, there's Filmtopians such as yourself that have been here since then. And I was watching something the other day. It's called Mayor of Easttown, which is a perfect show, by the way. Just want to say that. But it had Evan Peters, and I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, that time during WandaVision was one of the best times of my life, especially finding all of you and all of you finding me. Super cool. Ride or Die, if you haven't already, and everybody else, make sure to connect with me, whether it's on Discord or on Instagram. Actually, the Instagram's down below is actually a broken link because I just changed the username. But it's just type in Filmtopia into all of the socials, and I'll come up. Our logo will come up, and the Filmtopia logo. But yeah, the reason why I'm asking everybody, connect with me, because I would love to have a channel of communication with all of the early Filmtopians as this continues to grow. So thank you again for all of your support from then until now and moving forward. Venom says, we are the best community. Yes, I hope that we are the most positive community. We are the most inclusive community. We are the most good vibes community. There's a reason why I say vibes. It's because I want to make sure that we have all the best kind. Motor says 5'7". No. Mr. Tim Tam says 5'10". Maybe. Rada says hello. AK Monish says 5'8". No. Oh man, Lowe's. I need to see Midnight Mass. It's so funny on Twitter. I see Midnight Mass like being talked about, and I think I see like basically some people have already seen the whole thing, and so like I don't want to see any spoilers. But what I wanted to say was that's what people must feel like when people ruin the Marvel episode. The people that watch it at midnight the next day, they're like, dang it, dude, I still haven't seen it. So I'm really excited to see Midnight Mass. I saw freaking Malignant. So good. That's how you do um I forgot the word, what kind of, but where like you do that type of horror mixed with this sense of knowing what it is, and understanding that it doesn't take itself too seriously. Oh my, I forgot what the word is, but that sort of horror, that subset of horror is one of my favorites, and they pulled it off perfection, perfection. Smother still says Filmtopia is inevitable. Nice, 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 Los. Los said, I just added Filmtopia to on IG. Nice, nice. I love it. I see you. There we go, Carlos. Nice. Following you back. Spoiler Steel says, my guess on your height is 5'11". No. So my height, let's see if anybody. Let's see. Monish, I don't know if he'll be around till Phase 6. Phase 6 is a long time away. Ali says 6'1". No. Ali says, did you watch Squid Game? No, but I'm gonna have to watch that. Like, not even have to because I have to, but I want to. I remember seeing a trailer for it. When was it? Like year or months ago, and I thought it looked really cool. And so that means if I thought it was cool when there was no hype, then the trailer actually did its job. Rhoda says, what is your favorite series? My favorite series so far has been Loki, but I think my favorite experience was WandaVision, in the sense of that's when we were starting Filmtopia, and I just like it was super cool to see like this like Filmtopia actually happening. You know what's funny? Filmtopia might be a verb. It might be an action. But no. I think Loki for me was my, like, from beginning to end. I thought it was the most beautiful series from the MCU so far. Mandalorian season 2 comes really, really close. And yeah. Now, if we're one thing I do want to say is Mayor of Easttown. It's on HBO Max. It's with Kate Winslet. She just won the Emmy for Best Outstanding Actress in a Limited Series. That show is perfection. It's so good. If you just go watch it. Cooper says, unlike the Star Wars Lego community, they are toxic. Yeah, no. One thing here is I don't like toxicity. Lo says Camp Horror. Yes, thank you so much. James Wan is a genius unto himself. James Wan is a goat in what he does. Tim Tam says, do you know anything about God of War? It's funny. I played God of War 1, 2, and 3 when it came out for the PS2 and then PS3. But then I never ended up playing God of War for PS4 or Ragnarok that's coming out. But I love it. Victor Pulse says, yo, what's up, Victor? Nice to see you. Yeah. Spoiler Steel says, yes, Loki. Nerdo movie waiting. Smuggler Steel says, all-time favorite series, I gotta say, I always go back to the Star Trek TNG and Stargate. Those are my comfort series. Well, if we're talking all-time series, so does Breaking Bad count? If we're talking like, I guess I was thinking in Emmy terms, I was thinking in Emmy terms. So Emmys give out awards to limited series, and that's what that's what WandaVision was. That's what Mayor of Easttown is. Basically, limited series are kind of supposed to be, they're like, the definition is that they're kind of one-off things. They don't have a sequel. But anyways, if we're talking just series, though, I think my favorite series of all time myself is Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and I'm gonna say something crazy. I think I like Better Call Saul more than Breaking Bad. And I never wanted to see Better Call Saul because of how good Breaking Bad was. I was so against Better Call Saul, I never gave it a chance. Actually, I gave for episode 1, 15 minutes of it a chance. I pulled myself out of it because I didn't want it to step on any of the toes that Breaking Bad did. I don't know. It was weird. Finally, during this past year, I finally got to watch Better Call Saul, and I think it's better than Breaking Bad. I said it. It's on the internet. It's written in pen now. But Saul Goodman, I never thought like you could extract 6 seasons, 6 great, almost immaculate seasons out of that character. And then for it to be a prequel to what is like, basically was my favorite show up until last year, Breaking Bad. Man, I want to just say 1A and 1AA. That's how like close they are. But yeah. So that you've got again Loki. I've got Mandalorian season 2. Series. East of Mayor of Easttown absolutely zoomed up my list. I don't know where it is yet, but it's definitely up there. Man, I would love, and again, see, this stuff is like the stuff that we can do as a video, right? Ali, going back to what you said, what we can do between now and all this stuff, something like this. Let's see what else. Yeah, Victor, this episode was hype. It was the best episode. Okay, really quick. Oh, for Ali, Game of Thrones minus season 8. Okay. Let's see. Cooper says either Mandalorian or Star Wars Rebels. Rebels was really good. Okay, Rhoda agrees with me as far as I think the Better Call Saul. Oh, yes, this is good too. Hold on. Smother Steel says The Witcher, Carnival Row, Penny Dreadful, The Witcher. Los the Outsider, Black Mirror, Silicon Valley. I never got to watch Silicon Valley. Los Spookies are my newer top 4. Wow, that's a good top 4. Man, I'm blanking on a series right now. I'm gonna go on IMDb. Shout out to Phil Holland. Phil Holland's a cinematographer. He's freaking awesome. But hold on. Top rated shows. Okay, Breaking Bad. Oh, Chernobyl's really good. It's not it's not one of my favorites, but it's undeniable. Crazy. I don't think I've ever seen The Wire. I'm ashamed. This was one of the things I wanted to watch this past year. And I didn't get a chance to watch it. Oh man. Let's see. Avatar, Game of Thrones, The Sopranos, Rick and Morty. I will confess, I do not watch Rick and Morty. Let's see. Full Metal Alchemist was really good. I don't think I ever finished it, but the little I watched was incredible. Batman the animated series, obviously. Death Note. What else? I have not seen this True Detective. I'm ashamed. Fargo, I haven't seen that version of Fargo, but I heard this was so good. The Office, obviously. Oh, I heard When They See Us is really good. Dude, last week tonight, John Oliver, shout out to John Oliver. John Oliver eats up Emmys. He's won it, I think. He's won the Emmy for whatever his category is, I believe since like 2014 now, like consecutively. Or 2016 or something like that. Seinfeld is really good. So, Friends, The Office. I think Friends is better than Seinfeld, in my opinion. Black Mirror. Oh my God, Narcos. There you go. Narcos is one of my favorites in my top up there. But really quick, let me get back to you. Ali says, check out Mythical Quest. It's kind of like Silicon Valley, but better. Nice. Venom says, I played Squid Game on Roblox. Got it. Nice. Yeah. Squid Game is on Netflix, right? So yeah, I'm probably going to be watching on Netflix. The sci-fi Battlestar Galactica is epic. Nice. Lo says, it might be it might be sacrilegious, but I could not for the life of me get into Breaking Bad. I gotta go. See ya. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can see how someone can't get into Better Call Saul. I can see that. But how people can't get into Breaking Bad, that's mind-blowing. Like, Los, that is that's so crazy because I don't think I've ever heard that. So that's pretty interesting. I would love to know why in more detail later. But oh man, that's crazy. That's cool though, because yeah, I'm trying to think who's. I mean, I know people that. Oh yeah, no. Most of the people that I think I've asked like Breaking Bad, but Better Call Saul is different. There's some people that they're like, they just can't get into it. But it's funny. I broke through with one of my friends where I kind of like kept badgering him to keep watching. I'm like, dude, keep watching. And then I think he got past that certain threshold where Better Call Saul hooks you. Cooper Willis says same. I played a red light, green light. I am always out first. Let's see. Hey, Lord Basty, yeah, Venom 2 is doing really well as far as audience-wise. I think it's doing really well. Critically, I think it's going to start to go down as more critics get a hold of it. But no, I have not seen Squid Game yet. Hey, oh my God, Supernatural's so good. So good. I love Supernatural. Super good. Let's see. I do not play Fortnite, Monish. Yeah, I just last thing I played was Warzone, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare Warzone, which was some of the best like memories during the whole thing of last year. I got to play with my friends when everything was locked down. So that was the last thing I played. Yeah, Supernatural is super freaking good. Smuggler says 100% honest. Breaking Bad was good, but it was a little rough. A lot of uncomfortable moments. Not one of my faves, but I totally acknowledge it's an excellent crafted show. Totally. I totally see what you're saying on that, Smuggler, and I agree with that. It's a show that's very, very heavy. It's a heavy show. They go places you never thought a show would go. But what's funny, onto that point though, is for me personally, it's so rewatchable. I can't stop watching it. Like it's like a drug. It's like hooking. Like it hooks me each and every single time, even though it's heavy. It's weird. Hold on. Venom plays Fortnite. Monish. Lord Basie says, I watched Supernatural since I was 5 years old back in 2012 or 2013. That's awesome. Hello, Peter. Or Monish says, Rick, add one bot in Discord, mute bot. I'll look into it. I have not seen the season finale yet, so yeah, I don't know yet. But I will say this, guys. Thanks so much for tonight. Tonight was super fun. Tonight was honestly a super surprise, like the episode. I didn't expect it to be that riveting, that groundbreaking, and that awesome. And so I just want to say thank you for experiencing it with us, with me. And before you go, make sure to give this video a like. And also in the pinned comment in the live chat or right here at the top of the description box, go check out Jared Spink. I actually did an interview with him on his podcast called The Hive Podcast. But I definitely would love if you guys could go go subscribe to him and see if we can get him to 2,000 subscribers. Have him wake up and see he hit the 2K mark. Good dude, good people, and yeah. So, with that said, everybody, let's see. Thank you for the good vibes tonight. As Smuggler says, it's been a blast, and yeah. So we'll converse soon. We'll see each other soon. Take care. Next week is the finale. Tell your friends. I think maybe next week we'll make it a little bit more, depending on what's going on, because I do have a lot of things going on. But I'm gonna try my best to let's try to make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more oomph next week. Yeah. So Venom, we'll see you next week. Lord Basty, I will. You sent me a message. Let me check really quick. So maybe next week, during this season of What If, I've actually, even with our co-hosts like Stafftopians like Jonah, Lizzie, Mad Cake, Adrian, and Reddick, we didn't do much co-hosting this season. So we'll see. We'll see what happens next Friday or next Tuesday, Wednesday for the finale. Smuggler Steel says, "Hey you." Yes, all of you have an amazing week. Thanks, Smuggler. You're the best. Seriously, thank you. Venom, we'll see you next Wednesday. Peter Monish says bye. Smuggler Steel says vibes. Lo says good night, fam. Good night to you, brother. Thanks for being here. Ali, vibes. Thanks for being here. And Cooper Willis, may the force be with you. With that said, everybody, I will catch you next time. My name is Ricky. This is Filmtopia. And if you love anything to do with movies, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll be back. Until next time. Vibes. Peace.